This is going to be the L's from my CD collection, and also I'm going to be featuring Metallica to start off my M's. Come in and have a look. Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hoping a great morning this morning. It is Thursday. It's almost, my holidays are almost over. I have to go back on Monday. Anyway, it's a coffee kind of morning. I'm getting so used to just not doing anything and staying at home and just doing what I want to do. Not have to worry about work, and the stress is starting to happen already, believe it or not. Just thinking about that. I can't get it out of my head. I just can't afford to say, no, I don't want to go back. Anyway, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about some great albums from the L's, and also featuring Metallica from the M's. Believe it or not, I have all Metallica's studio albums. I do have one on vinyl, which I'll be showing. I know this is a CD-related video, but I want to show that I do have all their studio albums. But let's start off with the L's from Texas, San Angelo, Texas, or Angelo. This is Los Lonely Boys. Great combination of Texas blues and soul and Tejano music. I think that's how you pronounce that. I don't know. Is that Mexican music? Anyway, they're a great, great band. This is Rock Panga, their 8th album, 2011 release. I've got to get more of their stuff. It's really good stuff. Really good stuff. From Geddy Lee, again, this is not a Rush album by any means. This is a solo album, My Favorite Headache, the debut album released in 2000, November 14th, 2000. You got Geddy on bass and vocals and guitar and piano and percussion and string instruments and producing and engineering. You got Ben Mink, who played with K.D. Lang on guitars and violins and violas and string arrangements and producing and engineering. You got Matt Cameron from Soundgarden and Pearl Jam on drums on a few tracks. And you also have Jeremy Taggart on drums on the song Home on the Strange. He's a drummer from Our Lady Peace, another fantastic Canadian band that I'll be showing when I do the O's. But really good debut album. Great compilation album from John Lennon's family. This is Give Me Some Truth, recorded by John Lennon over his career, his solo career. Each song has been remixed from the original tapes. 2020 release, which would have been John's 80th birthday. Executive producers Yoko Ono and produced by Sean Lennon. There's 36 fantastic tracks on here. Pretty much every song you want to hear from John Lennon is on here. You got 3 from the mighty Lynyrd Skynyrd. This is their debut album, pronounced Lynyrd Skynyrd. Pardon me, August 1973. Some of my favorite songs from the band. Give Me 3 Steps, Free Bird, Simple Man, Tuesday's Gone. Fantastic debut album. You've got Second Helping, their second album, obviously. 1974 release. Has their biggest single on here, Sweet Home Alabama. Kind of a fight against Neil Young and his songs against the band, or the Southern man, basically. And Don't Ask Me Questions. You also have Working for the MCA, The Ballad of Curtis Lowe, The Needle and the Spoon, Call Me the Breeze. This is a great, great album. And finally, their 5th album and their last with the original lineup, 1977 release. Ronnie Van Sant and Alan Collins and Steve Gaines. This was his first album, Steve Gaines. 3 days after its release, there was that terrible plane crash that killed Ronnie Van Sant, that killed Steve Gaines, also his sister Cassie Gaines. Just terrible. Some of the other pilots and the co-pilot and the road managers. Despite that, the album was a huge, huge success. What's Your Name, that smell, you got that right. It's such a great, great album. It's just unfortunate what happened to the band because they were kind of on top of the world. This is a great album. I almost forgot that I had it in my collection. This is Throw Copper by Live, the great alternative rock band, 1994 release, produced by Jerry Harrison from the Talking Heads. It's probably their best album, 8 million copies sold, 8 times platinum. Song the Dream, I'm Alone, their big, big hit, Lightning Crashes, All Over You. It's a great album, really, really good. I've got most of my Little Feat on vinyl. This is Rooster Rag, the 15th album by Little Feat, released 2012. The last to feature the great, great guitarist Paul Barriere, who would pass away unfortunately in 2019. But this is a great, great album. Little Feat is such a good band. From Love, I also have this one on vinyl. Great psychedelic rock, folk rock, garage rock band from LA. This is Forever Changes. I have a vinyl copy of this one as well. Their third album, 1967 release, more of a folk influenced album. There's some darker themes on here. It's Arthur Lee, sorry. Almost said Albert Lee. Arthur Lee, a lot of dark things about mortality and growing disillusion of the era at the time, the late 60s, the counterculture that was happening. He really wrote against that in his lyrics. This one is a remastered copy. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bonus tracks on it as well. It's really good. Obviously the vinyl doesn't have the bonus tracks. And For Sale, which is completely different than Forever Changes. 1968. Arthur Lee is the only remaining member of the Forever Changes lineup. The tracks are deep. The band is kind of matured from that grunge band sound that they are known for their earlier albums. Sounds nothing like Forever Changes. This album here in 2014 was ranked number 1 on the 1001 albums you need to hear before you die. That's how good it is. And From the M's, featuring Metallica. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on each album, basically when it was released and what the name of it is and that type of thing. But here you go. Kill Them All, the debut album, 1983 release. Ride the Lightning, the second album, 1984 release. Master of Puppets, their third album, 1986 release. And Justice for All, their fourth album, 1988 release. Metallica, or the Black Album, 1991 release. Load, their sixth album, 1996 release. Reload, 1997 release, their seventh album. This is a single from 1997, The Memory Remains, and For Whom the Bell Tolls. I have Saint Anger on vinyl, their eighth album, 2003. I really like this one. Some people don't, but I really like this one here. Death Magnet, the ninth album. Sorry, did I say Saint Anger was the eighth album? This is the ninth album, 2008 release. I love the cover, how it looks like a coffin and keeps on opening and opening and opening. Okay, until you see a coffin and then see the band members there. 2008 release. Hardwired to Self-Destruct, the 10th album, 2016 release. And finally, their latest 17 Seasons, 2023 release, their 11th studio album. Took me a few listens to get into this one, but I really like it as well. So there you have it, guys. There's my L's and Metallica. I'll continue on with the M's in the next day or so. And there's definitely going to be one featuring Marillion, both the earlier version and the later version. So stick around for that. Have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.